All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be step 2 in our cosmic snowflake. I wanted to show you, this is what my coffee filter ended up being. And remember that I put it on a piece of white paper. I put it like this. The ink actually dripped down and it made this on copy paper. So now instead of having one snowflake, I get to make 2 snowflakes. So I'm going to put the paper one aside and I'll do this one later. But this one is the one that I want us to look at. So to make the snowflake, all we need to do is we need to fold our circle in half. And then we're going to fold it in half again. Fold it one more time. Now, if you are able, you can fold it again. Just like this. So I'm closing that hole. And if you are, even if you're able still, you can actually fold it so it's even smaller. The more folds you make in your snowflake, the more decorations you're going to be able to do. Because when you cut on this side, it ends up being in all of those places where you made your crease. So the smaller you can make, so even if you are like the super duper cutter, I'm nervous that I will just end up cutting it off at this point. So I'm going to keep mine like this. But if you're able to fold it even smaller, then you can do that. All right, so all you have to do is you just start making little cuts. So I'm going to cut this off, the tip off, and then that gives myself a nice little hole in the middle. So I can unfold it and I can show you how that works. So you'll see. See, I've got a nice little hole right there. All right, so I'm going to just fold this back up. And you can do anything that you want with snowflakes. I like to do lots of triangles, lots of holes. I like to do like lots of little hearts, and I'll do a heart up here because you guys can see that a little bit better. So notice that I am just cutting out as much as I can. Sometimes it gets a little sticky. Ooh, really need to cut that out. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to cut a heart. Let's see if I can put, it'll show up a little bit better on my white piece of paper. I'm going to cut a heart. And the way that I cut a heart is I do half of a heart. So see how I did that? That's my half of a heart. And then I just keep on cutting. And you can actually cut on this side of your snowflake as well. Do that. I like to make all sorts of different cuts because, again, the more cuts you do, the more details you have, the better. It turns out really, really detailed. I'm going to have a lot of little bits of paper that I'm going to have to clean up. Okay. All right, so let's see what this snowflake ends up looking like. So notice all of the different cuts that I made on this side, all the cuts that I made on this side. You never want to cut through because that will cut your snowflake into parts. So make sure that you make your cuts only on those edges. Oh, that's pretty. And we need to be very, very gentle when we open up our snowflake because it is a coffee filter. And these coffee filters. Oh, look at that. So that is my cosmic snowflake. So I'm going to cut a few of these out and I'm going to put them up on my window. So you can just keep on making them, make as many as you want. Again, it bled on my paper, it bled on my copy paper, so I'm going to make this one into a snowflake as well. All right, so have fun making your cosmic snowflakes.